Hi everyone, it's Janis here with another episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. To achieve our goals, it often takes a lot of time and energy, and once in a while we start to lose track in our life. There might be multiple reasons of why this is happening. Sometimes our goals simply change. You might be studying accountancy at school. Then you start to work, and soon find out that this is not something that you would want to do as your main job in the future. Sometimes things are tough and it takes a while to achieve them, and instead of working towards them, people start to shift away. So it is important to be able to identify when it's actually happening, to stay on track and keep going in the right direction. Today, we'll take a look at the 6 warning signs that can indicate that you're losing track in your life, and you need to take some action to adjust the situation. So let's dive in. Number 1, you wake up every day feeling horrible. Every day starts with the process of waking up. Some people have morning routine that they do, and some people just wake up and deals with whatever comes their way. The mornings are an important part of the day, as it sets the tone for the rest of the day. For the most part, in the mornings, people are full of energy and willpower. If, however, you're waking up in the morning and already feeling bad, then that should be an indication that something is off. Usually, the early symptoms include things like sleeping in and willingness to stay in the bed for as long as possible. Little side note here, this must be experienced for extended periods of time. I would say about 2 weeks or more to start to become concerned about it. I don't want you to think that as soon as you sleep in, you're instantly starting to lose track of your life. It happens to all of us, and that's totally fine. We're all occasionally doing it. Number 2, you have lost a goal. Sometimes we go through life chasing the goal that we really want to achieve, but somewhere along the way, we lose it. We don't literally lose the goal. That is not likely to happen, but we lose the passion that we had for that particular goal. Maybe you wanted a high-paying job, and that's what you've been working towards all your life. But as you get closer to your goal, you realize that this highly paid job comes with a price that you didn't realize before. You realize that once you get there, you'll be locked in a routine and a lifestyle that will be strict and not flexible. If being flexible is something that you highly value, that once you realize that your dream role will not be flexible, then you will be naturally starting to lose the passion for your goal. And you will end up without goal in your life. But it's better to identify it earlier than later. Once you do, it's time to make the changes. There is no point in drifting along. If the goal is not inspiring you anymore, then you need a new goal that will. Number 3, you're acting impulsively. What do you do when you feel that something is not working in your favor? Do you persist and try to figure things out, or you simply give up and go do something else? Most of our decisions and actions in life are in line with the goals that we are trying to achieve. For an instance, if you want to become good at playing piano, then you'll dedicate a lot of time to practice it. Whereas, if you want to become an athlete, then you will want to invest your time in training and preparation. If you want to become good in these traits, then there is no room for excuses or impulsive decisions based on emotions. If, however, you feel that you start to make impulsive decisions based on your feelings and emotions, then that could be a sign that you're losing track towards your goals. Number 4, you feel disconnected. Friends are a source of joy, and they're also the way you feel connected to the world. So having strong connections keep you in balance. And these does not have to be childhood friends that you know for a long time. Maybe you're a business-oriented person like me. So the closest people to you will be your colleagues and business partners, people that support your future goals and vision. If this relationship fades away and you start to feel disconnected to the people around you, then you have to assess the situation and determine the cause of it. Short periods of disconnection are good because they nurture productivity and enables everyone to get on with their stuff. But if you feel disconnected for extended periods of time, then that might lead to potentially bad outcomes like depression. Number 5, you have low motivation. As we already discussed, most of our big goals will take a long time to achieve them. Big goals require big commitment. When we start to work towards something new, we're always full of motivation and drive because it's exciting. But with time, that excitement goes away and things become tougher and harder to do every day as we work towards our goals. It feels like there is increased resistance and things that were easy to do before feel very difficult now. At this point, it is important to assess the goal that you're working towards. You can't always have high motivation. It will always go up and down as you work towards your goal, but you have to make sure that it's the right goal that you're working towards. Number 6, your productivity drops. And finally, another sign that can indicate that you're losing the grip of your pace to move towards your goals is your levels of productivity. We all know what we can achieve in any given time frame. I know that writing one video script takes me about 3 hours, sometimes a little bit more and sometimes a little bit less. To record voiceover takes about 45 to 60 minutes, again depending on length and complexity of the script. I also know that I should be able to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning if I go to bed at 9:30, giving me the whole 7.5 hours to sleep. And the same goes for all other activities that I do on everyday basis. If I start to miss these benchmarks, then I know that something is not right. It gives me the indication that something is not working and I need to adjust. Maybe I need to change my environment. Or maybe there is external pressure from somewhere on me and I need to adjust my schedule to accommodate for it. I hope that you'll be able to use these signs as identification tool to determine if you are on the right track and moving in the right direction. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.